Gaming from the Philippines, and on the other side we have AETHER from the Philippines as well. Is an all Philippine team going for the first title. Sorry, the second year of MSC.
Yeah, and this is Suki Seki and also me, Village. It's just two girls over here because we're gonna give you a little bit surprise for the casting writer, but we see the two entrants right now.
We're just doing it for fun. But when the competition in the Philippines starts, we start building our career. Before I meet these teams, the team AETHER, as of now, I joined the first MSC, but sadly, we've been disqualified because of the flag. Our flag is Vietnam because of the national arena, so we can play in the game. Sa mga supporters namin sa Team Pinas, sa buong Pilipinas na nagtitiwala sa amin sa AETHER sa digital devils. Pagpatuloy niya lang kami supportahan. Hindi namin kayo binigay. From all the things we're gonna fight, please prepare yourselves because we're gonna dominate this game. Now we're here, we will do everything we can, so we will be the one to be proclaimed as the champion.
And we're gonna welcome the first Philippine team right now in AETHER. So from AETHER we have Hayes, Coco, Remo, Yelly Hayes, 666, and Eugene coming up into the stage. Look at that. They're very confident. One of the team representing Philippines now. We're right now at VO5. All Philippine team right now going for the first place, and it's really interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, AETHER 6-1, 6-1. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
6-1 point from the group round robin until now. They are a really good team and good performance. The opponents also have the same trying like them, right? This is best of 5. Anything can happen. This is the one that MPL. It is just like a revenge for the MPL Philippines final. It's just the same team, really same heart. But the difference is they are not in their hometown. I already mentioned that with Matthew and the channel before, but we will see the another team entrance.
I think the toughest opponent will be, since the other teams are, I cannot say they're strongest, but for me right now is still AETHER. AETHER is unpredictable. Their movement, their grappling, yeah, everything is like almost perfect. We as professional players, our dream is to be a champion, of course. And then even though we achieve the champion, we will still train, yeah, and get better. We will not stop training, because if you stop training, it's like you're stopping. You're stopping to play the game. We're from Digital Devils. Get ready, guys, because we're about to hunt you down. There's no way back. We will win this championship and bring home the trophy. So be it.
And last time here from Digital Devils Pro Gaming. They're entering the stage right now. This team contains of Tad, Steve, Lovely, Ethan, Pew, Yoko will against the AETHER another Filipinos, and I want to give a special shout out for Digital Doubles and also AETHER mains from the Doubles PH. Magaling talaga mga Pinoy.
Wow, did you prepare that?
Yeah, some of Filipino friends tell me that.
That's like the Pinoy pride.
Galing say like you're good, you're pro, you're good.
Ah.
Galing po,
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Galing po.
galing po. Because both of them are a good team with a good performance. I do really like both of them. Like the gameplay of the, we cannot stop talking about how interesting Philippine scene is, right?
Yep. And also, it's like quite interesting. We are here at Indonesia, but the one who is going into grand finals would be all Filipinos.
Yeah.
It's not from one country that is
Yeah.
different, but it's actually all Filipinos. So it is quite interesting to see how turns off event is going on right now. But we will wait for. Okay. So because we are leading into the grand final, we will have to sing the national anthem as an appreciation to our country. Thank you, Indonesia, for hosting this.
Yes.
Oh,
Everyone need to be stand up here to sing the national.
anthem.
Yeah. They are getting prepared for it. Don't worry, guys. Even though this is the Filipinos team, the Indonesian crowd is still here to support them.
It is still a full house here. People are still sitting down. All the seats are taken. Most of them actually standing up.
Okay, we will start the national anthem present. Yeah, that is the national anthem of Philippines. Everyone is giving a respectful thanks for stand up here. And
We're just gonna.
this is, I don't know why, but suddenly it becomes so tense, right? But yeah, the feel is really different.
You know, if the national anthem is being played inside this kind of tournament, a really large scale, you're representing a country here. You know, the song makes you more tense, but you're proud at the same time. That's why I think the people in the chat is going to be very proud, especially the Filipinos and the Filipinas. Show some love to all of the team. Even though you're not from the Philippines, I'm pretty sure you guys are very rooting for whoever is going to win.
Because they will handle the crowd where they will bear the crown of the MSC King of the Southeast Asia Mobile Legends 2018.
And so we will see who is going to come up on the top. Both is from the Philippines,
Yeah,
so
so-
we don't know who it is.
We don't know who it is, but
Who it is.
still it's Filipino number one. Every Filipino said that. Every Filipino said that. I saw the Facebook chat and it's like Filipino number one.
And of course, you guys who are watching here, maybe you're from the Facebook Live gaming, which is right here. As you can see, they have supported us. Or you are watching us from the EGG network. Hello to you guys too. But of course, we do have Compass TV, who is actually watching us here for the grand finals and shout out to you guys, whoever watching us or wherever you are. And of course, we will still be waiting for them to prepare.
But if you want to talk about the game, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start it. We know the gameplay is not too far from fast game. Is it gonna? It's supposed to be growth band, but we still don't know about it. Is it gonna be growth band or peak growth for you?
I'm pretty sure they're still gonna try to ban Grok because like both of them can play really well.
Yeah.
So they just wanna eliminate both. So if either one team have the first pick, they will try to get Grok, but obviously the opposing team is going to ban Grok at the same time. But with that said, I'm wishing that we're gonna see some very unique pick like Lapu Lapu, Farsa as well. So that is really interesting. Yeah, so I really want to see that kind of like wild cards being played into this MSC because this is a BO5, best of five matches at total. But whoever gets the first 3 wins in this BO5 is going to be crowned as the winner of MSC 2018.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard, but the Farsia that you mentioned is just going crazy. And I think in this game, in this best of 5 series, there will be a Farsia again because they play really good and a good combo with the Grok itself. Like if they can pick the Grok, the problem is that the Grok is usually get bad. Right?
Yeah. But I mean, they're obviously going to play the conventional things, which is Lancelot, Gushon, Jawhead, Grok, probably. And of course, on your screen now, which one are you cheering for? Use the wow emoji if you're going for AE, which is either main, or use the hashtag AE lang malakas.
AE lang malakas.
And for digital devil, you can use the haha emoji to support them, or using the hashtag DD domination. Thank you for that.
Ay lang malakas. I don't know. I really
lang malakas.
Ay lang malakas. I really love to read the hashtag because
it's very Filipino.
Unique, yeah.
They use their own language actually.
Tagalog.
Yeah, which as I heard from the Filipino team, that means is AE is strong.
Oh.
Malakas is strong.
Oh.
So it's really interesting.
Yeah. Ay lang malakas. Ay lang malakas. And this is
our trophy, basically.
Yeah, for MSC Mobile Legends Southeast Asia Cup 2018.
It has been there for the past 3 days, just waiting for the champion just to take it up for grabs.
I do love when the idea has put the trophy back to the stage, like they were winning it right last year.
Yep.
And they put it back again in the stage. It's just so pretty, so really.
It's like very symbolic in a way.
Yeah,
This is your time to take it from us.
And if you can take it from us, if you can take it from us. So, but they really take it now. Okay, let's a little bit talk again about the gameplay. Grok, Lancelot, Gushon again, another Martis, and also Jawhead. Is it? You mentioned that you want some different things from the Philippines here, right? But then we see from these two teams that they really play the same thing. So it's not going to be too different.
But I mean, if you add just 1 or 2 wild cards, it's just gonna change the whole dynamics of everyone else. So as I said before, Forza together with Grok, it's just like a mousetrap. You can't really run away from other people. You're just gonna get that damage from the ulti. So I want to see like Selena play as well.
I don't want to mention that because DD say that they're one of the Selena players, and Selena is quite overpowered in this meta right now in the MSC, and quite good things to be picked.
Because her skill just like, she can stun fairly easy and the range is so far away.
Yes.
And the stun is about 2.5 seconds. That is enough for to
Aiming.
initiate a war.
Yeah.
Really.
And plus, it's like a genie. If you just genie a row, right?
Yep.
Genie a row suddenly comes, and it's really quite high damage too from Selena. If she got the quiet proper, it's not really need to a lot of farm, but proper farm will be good on her. So I think it's gonna be Selena pick, but if Selena being picked, so the ban will be not too far from the Hayabusa, Hellcart, Grok. It must be Grok. If it's not Grok, whoever got it, it's still 100% win. It's still 100%.
But the Philippine teams, from when they were fighting the Indonesian team and also the Thailand team, they also play a lot of Martis as well. Martis has always been their first pick instead if Grok is banned. So their Martis is really good.
Martis on Joe, like you know, we can talk all this all day. Martis, Jauhead, Joe. Three of
always
this, it's
pick.
like a 95% pick.
And also Kagura is quite
quite
famous
something.
as well. Yeah, it's a favorite pick for the Philippine team as well.
But Saber itself, I think it's just about the counter. Like you
Yeah.
have to lock something like a proper like one single
Like
you want
Fanny,
to, yeah, you want to instant
Johnson.
something. Yeah, you want to instant it.
But somehow we haven't seen any Johnson yet. Our favorite police car.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah, I mean like it's not as often. I
Yeah.
want to see like the police bringing in the the criminals at the
Like
back.
running around.
Like it's
Yeah,
gonna be interesting, but like most of the time, if the other team was using Fanny, they want to get the Saber just to lock in the Fanny, stopping her from actually scaling up.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really interested on what the Philippines, the Filipinos is going to choose here,
Yeah.
both on the either main and also DD Gaming, right on the screen here.
Yeah. But I think if you really want to pick funny, this is just doing the tricky things. Like you don't care about the saber, you don't need to ban it, you don't need to pick it, you just take it away and do the last pick funny. It's gonna be better like that. If they want to really pick funny, just like before the arrow will farm,
Yep.
right? The bunny is just like uncontrollable because there is no counter for it. There is no single. I mean, there is no lockdown for the bunny itself. To
Yeah,
keep moving.
it's more of an area.
Yeah,
that
one
she's
pitch
going.
can die, but he uses cable still and go away. It's just so easy.
And of course, we're still waiting for the Filipinos to prepare for this very, very important match, probably in their career as a Mobile Legends here. But of course, we can already hear the music of the band pick phase, so we're probably gonna jump into it fairly soon.
Yeah, we're gonna jump it really soon and really intense, I think, because when and pick phase is really a critical thing. If you're being tricked in the ban and pick phase, it's gonna change your game.
And of course, we're gonna start with the band and pick phase right now.
Okay, we will see maybe Hayabusa Hellcart.
Oh, Gushin. Right off the bat.
Kinda rare because usually Gushin being picked, not bad.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be Selena. They don't
Yeah,
want,
the one
they
that we
don't
said
want-
before. They don't want to gamble it. Selena has been played really beautifully by the Philippines team, especially from either main here. They have to be very careful about it.
Yeah.
Right now, they probably need to...
Hayabusa, Grok. Grok haven't been banned. It's quite kind of worrying about me. Lancelot.
Lancelot.
It's kind of different.
So they're gonna ban those two.
Grok.
Then
please,
it's Lillard.
I
Bruh.
beg
don't,
you.
don't let them take it, please.
Please, I
Or
beg
Martis,
you.
probably. Halkert is... Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
One of the obvious choice for the banning phase right now. So
Yeah.
either main is going to get the
Martis.
first pick here. Martis, obviously.
Obvious.
They have been picking Martis consecutively for like the 4 matches that we have witnessed so far.
And it's gonna be Jowhead or something.
Digital Devils.
Jowhead is, I don't know. I didn't really see them playing the Jowhead, but Jowhead is good choice though for the DD right now. Digital Devils can do the.
But interestingly is that either main actually banned Gushin. when they're actually very good with Cushion.
Told you.
Oh, Helcort
Jawhead.
and Jawhead, one of the favorites as well.
By the way, Hayabusa is quite open right now.
They probably want to secure it whenever Helcort is coming. So
Cho,
and
Akai,
Akai. So we do get the
Semi
tank.
tank plus pure tank here. It's gonna be epic if the Martis can do the skill one and so then the Hurricane Dance is there, right?
But I'm not sure if that's a good pick though, because Akai definitely have the skills to initiate the war in a sense. But Cho with the Jikundo and also the Way of the Dragon can easily kick.
I think it's gonna be the Aetherman or I mean the Cho or Martis who set the war, not Akai. Akai just following the war. What do you think if it happened like that?
Oh, but
Okay, we will see two more picks here, the Lolita and also is they gonna pick it. They're gonna pick it. They change it to Kagura. They change it to Kagura. Okay, Lolita and
gonna
Kagura.
change it to Kagura here. The last two picks here.
Okay. Two more picks from the DD side. DD side. They still not need a lot of damage. One is still open. Hayabusa also still open. Hayabusa! I see it coming. I did see it coming.
Hayabusa is quite crucial here to just lock down the Helcurt right now.
Oh, Harley.
Harley.
Oh, nice
I
one.
thought it was gonna be Cyclops there, but it might be switched into Harley here.
Actually, Harley is not. Cyclops is not really big.
Yeah, it's not. Harley is a way better pick here. Oh, it's might be a diggy pick for Digital Devils here.
The lock it, guys.
This is really important, especially every time Akai and Cho is going to land some ult and doing the Way of the Dragon there. DE can actually pull them back.
Yeah, it's really
It's
important.
really good.
And the crowd control is just really good on the Aether main one. I really like the Aether main. So quick prediction. What do you think?
And of course, we're just gonna pass it down to the caster now because it's gonna start really soon. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, guys. And this is it, the MSC Grand Finals. Can you believe it? We have a full best of 5 ahead of us. This is for everything. And what a way to start it. Diggy getting picked as well. That's one of the highlights. But guys, this is the all-Filipino Grand Final that I predicted I just had.
Yep, indeed.
Between DD Pro Gaming and AETHER.
And I really, sorry, you want to go ahead first?
Technically, your power rankings didn't show that the Philippines was going to be here in the finals.
Yeah, that doesn't matter because that was pre-tournament. Because when we saw the team going on, we know how strong Filipino teams are, and now we want to see the full strength. We are going to go in-game. This is game 1 of the Grand Finals. All stakes on everything is on the line, and now we can see AETHER will be on the blue side, and DD Pro Gaming will be on the red side.
I want to put emphasis onto AETHER Main's interesting ban phase. They banned out Gushen and Lancelot for the very first time. Those two heroes are in the ban phase for the very first time. Like, they are the priority bans in here, which is something mind game tricks out here.
I think it's mainly because they saw every time DD Pro Gaming, they double picked it. Every time their first rotation, they double picked the Lancelot and Gushen. It's like, okay, we cannot give this two assassins away. And just want to remind all the viewers at home, right? During the MPL Philippines final, it is a 3-0 exchange, a 3-0 win over to AETHER Main. So DD Pro Gaming, they have a chance for retribution here.
Interestingly, though, if you look at how they went with the pick and with the pick and ban phase, Hayabusa was let free until the very last pick. It really shows that it is a very different meta than the rest of the world, where everybody has bans Hayabusa first.
And coming back to Camo, the Diggy pick is actually really good because it counters a lot of heroes out here. They can counter Chow, they can counter Martis, and of course Arkai's Hurricane Dance.
Yeah, but honestly speaking, I kind of like AETHER Main's lineup a little bit more, just for the fact that they have so much team fight. And they have so much damage. Yes, you have Diggy's time journey, but that's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, the 1000 powder will land onto it. Look at the damage, it's just insane. he will use the Shadow Rush to just blink out away. So Yakao not going to give away the first blood just yet.
A very, very close quarter engagement going into Yakao as he will hit back safely.
Oh,
between
Aether
two
Main.
here.
They're not done here. The OG Shadow Q is here, but the other two members, Aether Main, this will be first blood, and first blood gets drawn to Aether Main.
And the false hope coming in by Digital Devil Pro Gaming because they were thought that it was safe out of the woods. But they're not out of the woods yet. Aether Main just came back with a 3-man gang on the top lane.
Wujik Kundo lands on the Sanya, but I think she should be safe because the Way of the Dragon is still not unlocked just yet. So you know what? It's still all fine. Yes, it's the first blood going on to Aether Main, but it's not the end of the road yet. Coco, this was one of the players that I really want to highlight. Coco on the side of Aether Main. Since the All-Star game until now, he has been playing phenomenally.
Interesting though, this is the pure offensive style coming from Aether Main. Have been playing very aggressively, and they're currently controlling that turtle right now. All 4 of them with almost no contest coming from the DDPG side.
This is what I was talking about, right? Yes, DD Pro Gaming has been playing really well against other teams, but when you play them, it's like when they face someone more familiar, is this the problem? Meanwhile, here comes the Cho. He will Shimpo out of the reverse time, so he will not get drawn back. Dark Knight Falls does get popped, but looks like they will just try to disengage, but we will not have that luxury because he does get kicked back by the Way of the Dragon, but he should be able to run away with his teammates.
And between below bottom lane, you can see that Martis and He had a little bit of engagement, but also a little bit of tease. Meanwhile, we put our focus onto the mid lane. It looks like everybody's just waiting for the time.
Oh, what a reverse time! Pulls back the Archive from the 1000-pounder and just stops the engage from Revo. D with those quick fingers.
And that was very, very good. A mechanical sense in the game itself, able to kind of delay or deny that pounder from Akai itself.
It really feels like DDPG is trying to draw out this game. As you can see, Hellcurt is actually farming pretty freely in the jungle top side and in the top lane as well, as Hayabusa has been trying to get into all the wars. But
be careful though, Ejector comes in, Morocco will not land, but the deadly force is that what a flicker! He actually just jukes the whole team, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. He will go down, but that was a good attempt. Meanwhile, Yakao, he does pop the Dark Knight Fall because he wants to rush in his ball lane. There goes the distribution. Kagura picks up 1 kill. The border call is there. Now, here comes the Hellcurt. What can he do? He does take up the silence onto it, but it's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, though, here comes the rest of Aether Main. Time Journey does get popped by D from on that Diggy side. They are just trying to disengage away from this fight because they know they can go for it. And now, I think after all that, no one will go down because both teams will try and disengage.
They will have 1 kill trade each, while the turtle is in the hands of Aether Main, giving them the slight goal advantage with 2,000 in hand.
Yakao, he needs to be careful. No, actually, Pain is the one that needs to be careful. He gets unstoppable force into the face, and he will get taken down.
That almost had to pay for that last fight because everybody almost died out of their war at that engagement. That was still in top lane trying to clear that minion wave and had to run to bottom lane in a very long 30-second ride.
That's the thing. All of these heroes are very mobile. They can switch lanes at any time if they want, but they had to be quick. They had to be synchronized to know which lane they want to go. As the turtle responds right now.
Turtle responds, and DD Pro Gaming is on top of it. Not mistaken, the first one went to Aether Main. Meanwhile, there goes the Hurricane. Now, the lockdown. Kagura actually managed to take it. So it's so far 1 kill for 1 turtle, but the casualties might be a little bit more. Time Journey does get popped by the Diggy, and I think that will save his life.
So the turtle was killed by DD Pro Gaming, but then a kill was traded from
I think it's still kind of worth it to DD Pro Gaming because you get 500 gold from taking turtle and also some XP. You only get 300 gold for a kill, but this makes it not worth it. The middle turret does go down.
If the turtle actually went down, but the turtle, as you were saying, the turret had to went down. If the turtle went down, traded with 1 kill only, it would have been very worth it on the DPG side. But apparently,
looks like this is just crazy because they're going from one lane to another. Way of Dragon kicks back Tets on that Lolita. She is pretty tanky. Flicker does get forced up. There goes to Joy. Oh, sending him back all the way with that quad shadow. The Numnom Blast will not land onto anything. And, you know, DD Pro Gaming, they did not save the tower. They did not get any kills. It's all win so far for Aether Main.
The recap of the item build as oh wait, I have to stop on that here. Looks like a little bit of a scare at the bottom lane.
Yeah, Carl does get stunned up. The Petrifies. Oh no, the Hurricane does. He missed the angle, but looks like the Decimate will be enough to finish him up. No, he uses the Shadow Rush. Here comes the Harley. That's the Daily Magic. That's the Poker Chip. And there's the kill.
And this is why Harley is known as the Mage Marksman. He snipes people with his ultimate.
Definitely agree. As you can see, Yako was actually all alone there. Apparently, there's going to be some action as Yellow Haze actually tried to Shunpo in with the Jikundo, but will have to back off because there was a backup coming from Digi. But there is...
You need to be careful. There goes the battery right. Mortal Coil does an immediate burst. Say goodnight, my friend. Aether main with momentum.
And Yako had to pay for that one because he was all alone in bot lane trying to farm, got caught instead.
Yep. Yeah, that's true here. KBC, I want to ask you, what do you think DD Pro Gaming's game plan is here?
I think DD Pro Gaming wants to play an aggressive play style, same as Aether main, but they got shut down right here. Hayabusa coming in with the ultimate, and he will run away with the Shadow Bit, but his teammates are there to stop and try to get at least some kills before for
the Identity Point, the Diddy Magic is going over. Looks like Yaka will go down. That's a mega kill streak going over. And Aether main, they're not stopping. They're just going and going and going.
The Guardian Bulwark was very, very late coming in to help with the poker check, and he was there. Chance was actually there, but that Guardian Bulwark was super late onto helping that Yako to stay alive. But however, this is going to be another action as the Jikundo is already there. There is a time where, however, they're going to go back though because that was a horrible engagement coming from Aether main right under the turret of DDPG.
And the one thing about Aether main is none of the carries, they don't really focus on the kills, they focus more on setting up the kills. This is where it comes to go. Coco, he could at least destroy anyone with his ultimate here, but then he helped Yuji using the Harley to get the ultimate and get the kill. And Coco finally getting a kill away for Hellcat. Hellcat, good night, sleep tight, 22 seconds down the clock.
This is why we see Hayabusa get banned. He is just so strong in the solo lane. But, you know, once he hit DD Pro Gaming, they thought, hey, maybe we can deal with it. We're not going to ban it out. And you see, they're facing the consequence of it. This Coco is just so big right now on this Hayabusa.
Yeah, the problem with Hayabusa is that when you shadow kill into someone else, you can quickly quad shadow out of the way just to go for like the in and out very, very quickly. It's like almost like Harley, but even faster.
BM! Yuji just space escape and recall in front of the turret. That's sending a message.
That's sending a message indeed. Meanwhile,
Hurricane Dance is there.
Even though Tiki was a little bit too late with his ultimate. He will pop Time Bomb and the pullback, but it isn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, to save DD Pro Gaming to lose another man in this game.
This is just reminiscing of the MPL Filipino finals. This is what we saw. It was all the way Aether main, Aether main, Aether main. I just think that Aether main has DD Pro Gaming's number. They know every single move.
And it was a 3-0, everything under 10 minutes. I'm not sure it's going to be replayed here, but this might
Daily Magic does go on. The poker trick is out. They're trying to snipe away the Kagura, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, he does survive with the skin of the teeth. And now, with the Lord, they will be able to push. Lord will be going to the top side instead. And now, what will DD Pro Gaming do? They do have a pretty decent team base, but they need to land all their skills.
But DD Pro Gaming right now, they are down by levels and down by goals. This is not looking good. Your highest level player is only Jawhead with Pew, level 10, while the other team, Coco, with level 13.
They're going in a 4-man Mortal Call, but there is just no follow. They're trying to run away from it. The Numeron Blast, they are just going to back up. The flicker Numeron Blast does not land to anyone. And look at the minimap. The Lord is here. They were just buying time, and they wasted so many abilities. Now they can go in knowing full well that Numeron Blast is off cooldown.
If the next engagement DDPG gets wiped out, this is going to be a win for DDPG.
There goes the Mortal Call. They're going for this fight. They want it. The turret just gets focused out. They want it. The Diddy Magic, he's trying to step away to the Kagura. I think that's enough. The Diddy Magic, how much? There goes the pop, there goes the kill, and now with full control into the base, they have everything that they need. Aether main with blood in their eyes, with focus in their veins, they want this game, and they take down the middle inhibitor turret. They will do the same for the top one as well.
The split pushing works so well, and there's no answer to stop
Coco,
this
the OG shadow kill, not enough, but the damage itself is the threat of that damage, just does so much.
Look at that! Look at the turret in mid lane, almost going down, and the Ally Superminions is going to crowd that Nexus soon enough, and they can't leave that base eventually, and it's going to be a lot of issue for the already behind DDPG.
DD Pro Gaming is experiencing some deja vu. There's another Mortal Call into the Decimate, lands on the kill. The Numenon Blast once again landing only on the Archive, but that's not who you want. They're doing what they can, but the skills, they don't really matter, because the only thing that matters is that little red hell bar that you see onto the Nexus, and there goes the blast, there goes game one, and DD Pro Gaming, they need to find another way, because Aether main is finding their form.
Aether main takes down 8 turrets. one lot just to secure the game. My oh my, dominance at hand.
10 minutes.
That game went under 15 minutes. That was
Holy moly.
so
To
fast.
be more specific, 10 minutes.
Deja vu.
No,
This,
it was
like I was saying,
10:24.
I'm saying this is just deja vu. It's just like the MPL Filipino finals. And I'm saying, yes, DD programming has been playing really, really well. They 2-0 RRQ with ease. But is this the case where a team just has them in their back pocket? They know them so well and just like, yep, I know how you play. I'm just going to counter it.
This is AETHER main playing the aggressive, very fast style. We've been talking about the whole tournament, and we're looking at that right now. Just that kind of play style.
Yeah, but, you know, enough from us. Let's go back to the panelists. Let's see what they have to say about the game. So, guys, take it away.
Thank you,
you.
casters. We're back here. Oh,
It's really interesting. Either main is just winning it by the landslide here. Under 10 minutes, they already
10
cleared out.
minutes, exactly 10 minutes.
Yeah, they already cleared out all the turrets and also getting the Lord just to make the final push, getting the distraction enough for them to just push all the way. It's really beautiful. Most of the time, Harley and Hayabusa, they were able to just solo kill everyone else in their side. As you can see on your screen now, either mains Yuji, Harley. You're crazy. You're nuts.
6-4-3. Another UG. Like we see a lot of UG already as an MVP. And yes, the Harley is quite crazy. The only one who gets the 8,000 gold by itself, right? You did mention the Hayabusa, yeah, he almost got the 8,000, and Hayabusa really annoying with the shadow kills. Like the Hayabusa pick is actually you can do the team fight, but you also can do the objective things. Like you can take the turret and take everything easily. The momentum of the day got a lot. They make the lot go to the top. And they're just clearing everything inside in the middle and also the bottom lane, but they are focused in the top. They jump in and really brave enough, right?
And also Rebo's Akai is actually playing really well, especially when at early on there's a turtle at the turtle pit. He was able to disengage that incoming people from DD Pro Gaming that they were trying to compete for the turtle, but he pinned that one person and also just shooing the rest of people is like, just back off. We're taking this. Either main is going to take the first turtle, and that's the first time that, not the first time, I mean like that's the starting point
moment.
of, starting moment where they are starting to snowball from there, and then they are like literally unstoppable, especially with Yuji. At minute 7, he already got his final build. It's just the matter of time whether either main or DD Pro Gaming wants to initiate the war first. But yeah, it's really crazy. I mean, either main is playing really well. They've gone by the landslide. So congratulations to either main for winning the first game.
Yeah, we will have the second game, and I think from this first game, it's kind of didn't play a little bit too defensive.
Yeah.
But the either main keep doing the offensive thing. Like it's not really DD's play, right?
Previously, they were just like invading jungle left and right. But you know, at MPL they have met either main as well. Yeah, and either main eventually came on top at MPL Philippines because with their 16 win and 1 loss on their whole run of the MPL Philippines. So they are a force to be reckoned with, in my opinion. So I feel like even though the whole venue here, we're at GXPO, Jakarta International Expo Center here in Jakarta, Indonesia. Most of the fans is actually Indonesian, but they are staying behind for this really hot and lit all Filipinos match here. We're at BO5 Grand Final, the final moment of the whole MSC. This is like the climax point, you know, of the whole thing. So I want to see how things go down. You know, I'm very fidgety, but so I was like, I can't stop. But yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun, and the crowd, they're like, this is Indonesian people, but they are cheering for Filipinos. They are really definitely, because this is not only the countering things or just region things. It's not anymore, because this is the Southeast Asia Championship.
And we're all just bonding right through. We all love Mobile Legends, man. This is what the game that actually connects us. Whether you're from different countries, different whatever, you still play Mobile Legends. You definitely want to be here right now. And of course, thank you to you guys. If you're not here at all,
And still watching,
you're
streaming.
still watching us from the live stream or from our Facebook Mobile Legends Bang Bang Facebook page, and also we have through EGG Network and also Compass TV. And on the screen right now we have the post-game breakdown. It's really briefly, we're gonna see how much KDA gold enter it.
The damage from Harley is 33%. Well, the Kagura got the 45% from his team. Like Harley 33% with 31k damage by himself is just like a little bit too much.
Yeah,
For
I mean Kagura was the main damage dealer somehow. And Jawhead and also Helco wasn't able to contribute as much as her. 45%, that's a huge chunk. I don't think it is fair that Kagura is the one who is dealing the most damage. I think Helkert was, if you're playing it very sneakily and also aggressively, Helkert can be the powerhouse for DD.
Yeah, the Helkert tried to do the ultimate to get gold assist, but it's not. Their damage is quite, I don't know, maybe the lack of farm from the Helkert itself, because the Aetherman really played so aggressively, so they invented their jungle, right? So it's kind of hard.
And so I think we're gonna get ready into our second game here, and I'm very excited to what happened here. They're using the balloon, just to like cheering out.
Yeah, and brum 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 brum. It's kind of tense to hear that, because I don't know. I just feel it. Okay, we see Yuji's man of the match, maybe. The stats, from what I've seen behind, he got the 603 kill that assist, and also the net worth of 8k something. But I hear it. I hear it, the band.
We can hear the
big
music.
bass.
And so we're just gonna pop into that game 2, pick and ban phase, the crucial part of how this game is going to run out. This is the most important thing.
And this is best of 5 series. Everyone, best of 5 series. 1 point, yes, to Aetherman, but they need 2 more points. And there is a huge and big opportunity from the DD to make it their win. It still can happen.
That's very correct. So whoever is gonna win the first 3 win is going to be crowned as the MSC 2018 Grand Champion. And so we're just gonna hop right into this hot seat. So on the left, the first pick is gonna be Digital Devils, and the second, either main, they're gonna ban Selena and Grok.
Grok, it's obvious. If you don't ban Grok, I'm gonna scream right now. Like it's a must ban hero, must ban, must be banned.
Immediate ban is Cho and also Gushin here. They're gonna take Martis as expected. This is very crucial, especially when either main was able to line up Digital Devil's teammate during that final war into one single file, one file of line. 5 people is just on the offense here, so it's really important.
But I do notice that it's not changing, right?
Yeah, it's very similar. It's always like Martis, Lancelot, Jawhead. Probably Akka is going to be played here. You see? Akai is going to be played here. Probably Harley is going to be taken away from either's main's hand, or Kagura would be better, but they do need some damage dealer here for Digital Devil to keep up with the objective. Oh, Hayabusa.
Hayabusa.
They're gonna take it from either main. Either main has
like-
played it on the game one, right?
It's like the Digital Devils take the Aether main pick before. Don't you notice that?
Yeah, it's very similar. Oh, they're gonna take Helpert here. Oh, and Lolita.
Lolita? Yeah, they're gonna lock for it, right?
Hayabusa is a range attack as well, so it might be okay.
Oh. Lolita, they're gonna lock it now.
Lolita will be okay,
Not
or
gonna
high
change,
loss.
right? Not gonna be changed.
Yeah, they're gonna lock in that Lolita. The last two pick for Digital Devil here. Very
Do you
crucial.
want some markman things?
I want to see some markman. I mean,
Like,
they're
I'm
very
thinking-
they're very lacking in getting that turret down. So a marksman would be better in the long run for the late game, especially for the late game. Maybe carry.
Oh, another what? Rafaela?
So Harley and Rafaela.
Yeah, Rafaela. They're gonna set the war really good if they can do it with the Martis and also Rafaela. Like the pocket trick is that listen from the Harley will be just the damage dealer to the Aether main.
Oh,
But Nana,
Nana.
really? I'm
Nana
just
pick.
gonna, no, it's not gonna be Nana. Kagura.
And also, of course, this is the final lineup for Digital Devil and also either main. We have Harley, Hayabusa, Akai, Rafaela, and Martis.
Yeah, and from the Aether main, we will have Zhao Head, Lancer, Halker, Lolita, and Kagura. Quick pick. Which side?
Either main.
Okay, I will go with either man, but we will go to the casters over there.
Take it away, guys.
Yuji with the BM there, apparently. There was the 3-0. Anyways, I'm sorry for cutting you in,
It's okay.
Matthew. Go on.
Yeah. But thank you so much, Dad, for cutting us in. And yeah, we are in game 2. That was a really short break because that was a really quick game.
Yep, indeed. And again, I love the pickup of Hayabusa onto Digital Devils Pro Gaming, but the Rafaela, which haven't been that successful except for the first day, she's in play.
They just want to shake things up. They know that they just cannot beat Aether main standard anymore. You know, they've done it during MPL Philippines finals, and now they lost in game 1. They need to change something up, and Rafaela is their answer.
I really feel like if they picked Nana, it would have been a really good counter for
Definitely not. 100% no. Anyways, with that being said, we are in game 2 of the grand finals of MSC 2018. DD Pro Gaming is one game down against their compatriots Aether main.
And Aether main having that 1-0 lead, feeling very confident in themselves. First impression does kill, and hopefully it will continue on the momentum here in this game.
Yep, you can see now, looks like there is a bit of aggression coming in. You can see in the top side of the map, DD Pro Gaming is crossing it out really, really quickly, and D is actually playing the Rafaela. Yeah, normally D is a support player, so it's going to be a support Rafaela.
I love how Digital Devils Professional Gaming using the 3-1-1 strategy here. It's a traditional lineup that only Bigatron uses at this current moment.
And they're actually trying to steal as much jungle minion as possible, trying to, what do you call it, delay?
Correct.
Deny,
economy,
the word's
correct.
deny.
Yep.
Deny the economy of the enemy team. As you can see here, Rafaela here is used to be able to just hunt down the jungle and anyone that is actually in the enemy jungle, and he can just heal and use the movement speed to run away out of the enemy jungle as quickly as possible. So it's a really good pick with that support.
Yeah, you can see Coco actually being really afraid because there were 3 members of DD Pro Gaming just in the corner. Oh, meanwhile in the mid lane field might get taken away. No, he's Harley. He has that space escape, so he's relatively safe. Oh, Yuji, a little bit of trouble there.
Mortal Coil missed by a bit of war, but Yuji was able to use that umbrella as a flee just in time before he got into that 3-man gank in the river lane.
I think both teams now, they're just waiting for the level 4s because if you look at the lineup, they really rely on their ultimates, right? The Archive, even the Harley. Same goes to Lolita. You need a non-blast before you can really go for a fight. So I think they're just focusing on the 9 at level 4 and also getting their own level 4. Meanwhile, Tats might get focused down here. Here comes the charge and the flicker as well. This is a really aggressive play, and Tats should go down here for first blood, and he indeed will. Aether main starting out strong once again.
And again, Digital Devils Professional Gaming get caught again unsuspectingly, and this is their own jungle. It's not like they are in the opponent's jungle or whatsoever. This is their own jungle that they don't even feel safe at this time.
But you can see the turtle is getting taken away by DD Pro Gaming, so this will at least let them catch up in terms of experience and goal, and they're just going to disengage from that.
I love how the mindset of Ether main, killing one person already, one hero down, and going for the turtle. That is the early objective that you want to have in your winning conditions.
Yeah,
that is true. And as you can see, the players from AETHER main is actually crowding mid lane right now. Knows how
the Numenor block into the flicker. What a combo! That's the two-man stun. That's the two-man pickup. Dark Knight falls. D, where are you going? Where are you gonna run away? You're gonna be sent straight to your grave. They want more. They're not done yet. That's the triple kill on the side of Kagura as well.
Wow, oh wow, Ether main not stopping any single momentum here, just pushing forward even though they are behind enemy lines. And Digital Devils Professional Gaming, they are once again getting locked down in their own turf.
Well, at least Phil got the Reaper. That's a small
yeah,
that's a small win for them.
There was a 2.5k gold swing instantly onto AETHER main in just that fight, and that is crazy in minute 3. A 2.5k gold is one item plus a bit of a more smaller items, and that means that Kagura is gonna snowball into this mid game.
You can see now they want to go to the top side, but AETHER main is having everything they want. They are farming, they are ramping up, they're getting the goal on the correct targets, and they're taking off pickoffs as well.
And pickoffs it is. We are already 3,000 goal lead against AETHER main over Digital Devils Professional Gaming. None of the turrets have been taken yet. However, the first turtle was taken by AETHER main as we wait for the second turtle in the next couple
now
of
here
seconds.
comes the fight. The Numenor boss will land on the tree members on the side of PD Pro Gaming. No escape whatsoever. And everyone here is so low. Coco doing what he can. There goes the Dawn Rose. Picks up another one. 6-0. This is a clean sweep so far from AETHER main.
A clean sweep in the I really love how they polish the craft of fast-paced meta gameplay, and this is what we want to see. The masters perhaps teaching the students their style of play.
And we're looking at this kind of gameplay. A lot of people are watching them right now, and it's going to be a turtle grab as well coming from AETHER main.
Akai needs to be careful there. Sorry about that. I thought he was going to get off. Ooh, ejector. A little bit that charge will stun him up, but you know he's an Akai. Under the turret, you don't really want to dive so early on in the game.
And my oh my, AETHER main taking 2 turtles already. Look at the goal swing right now, 4,000. Again, 4,000 isn't as a big number comparing to the other numbers that we have. But then again, this is the need to come in.
You can see the fear in his eyes, and Desania on the Hayabusa has to run away. But yeah, you can see the fear in Yako's eyes. He's like, oh, better get away from there, man.
He was even hugging the wall when he was trying to run away.
When the Dark Knight falls, he was like, oh no, I can't do this, I have to run back. And I think realizes there was an ambush right there. But this is interesting though, Hayabusa has been denied farm for so long as Lolita actually went bot lane just to deny that farm with the Dominant Blast.
I'm telling you guys, right? Yelly Haze has been the pseudo MVP for AETHER main. Every time he's been playing all these supports, all these tanks, he's been making those pickoffs, and it's the same as Lolita. Every time he uses the Numenor Blast into the flicker combo, catches multiple members, at least 2 every single time, setting up the wins for his team.
And to add on your point, even though Yeti Hayes isn't the MVP, he is playmaking up all of the games and all of the setups that Team AETHER main can take the fights for their victory.
Oh, DD Pro Gaming, I think they tried to catch out the Lolita, but Hurricane Dance wasn't positioned in the way that it would just keep him against a wall, so no kills there.
He was, I mean, Yeti Hayes is definitely the playmaker of this team right now, has been calling a lot of good shots with that flicker and the Numenor Blast as well. And look at this, something is going to happen here.
No, they comes Yakao, and he is going to go down. The Mortal War just delayed in another one. And yep, unstoppable. I think 6 out of the 7 kills is all onto the Kagura instead.
And 7-0.
Yeah, and Yuji has been playing very well since day 1, showing even more prowess into MSC 2018, especially in Grand Finals.
Blade of Despair gets purchased by this Hellcurt, and he needs to be careful there on that field. He will get charged up, he will get stunned up, and he is gonna. Here comes the Numenor Blast. There goes the stun. Field, can he survive? Does he have the space escape? Yes, is the answer. And the Dark Knight falls. Will just get popped up for the extra woman seat inside the bot lane because this Hellcurt is trying to run away from 2 members.
My, oh my, Digital Devil Professional Gaming again. So afraid here. They couldn't even find a solution to try to at least penetrate or get at least a kill to start things up. Meanwhile, everybody is just around the base. Martin is at the top lane here, trying to push the waves at one time. But then it will be stopped eventually because Kagura is there to stop the wave with the turrets.
Yep, you can see now things have slowed down a little bit, but we are only 7 minutes in. It's already a 6,000 goal lead on the side of AETHER main. Once again, this is just deja vu, just like a throwback. And now, once more time, Yelly Hayes finding that pickup, finding that opening, and they just get a kill onto the Martins on the other side of the map.
Oh my lord.
Look at that, Sir Helker was able to actually push it out after Jawhead getting the kill on Marley. So there was a total win on the AETHER main side with that skirmish, getting the kill and getting the turret in bot lane as well.
For your information, AETHER main has 3 heroes above the level 10 status or equal to level 10 status. Let's say now with the Hayabusa only reached level 10. That's how underfarmed Digital Devils Professional Gaming is.
Phew! He was definitely just sighing just of a relief there because that was really close from getting caught out. I'm telling you guys, AETHER main is just in full force this game.
Pointing out what you just said, Kenneth, looking at how AETHER main is playing, it's not just about being aggressive. They're actually putting a lot of pressure on all of the lanes.
Yes.
But something's about to happen here.
Oh, Kagura uses the Yin Yang overturn. Hayabusa playing with fire a little bit, but now they are going on to Lord. There is nothing DD Pro Gaming can do about this.
And nothing it is. If they were to go in as well, they would have conceded the Lord and the team fight because they are so under level.
Hayabusa gets
killed down by Lolita at the jungle area.
Yeah, Hayabusa got caught out one more time. I'm telling you, Yelly Hayes, he deserves to be MVP. He's playing so well. Even the last game, he did so much openings, so much engagement.
Meanwhile, Yako at the top lane alongside with Harley is able to do something to destroy the first turret, but that
he
is
finds
that
Phil.
enough?
He finds Phil, he finds it. Can he get the kill? Did he magic that? Phantom execution will not be enough. And he goes back. Lolita is on the flank position. Poker trick. Say goodnight. The only trick is just dying on the side of Harley. Coco playing phenomenally as well.
Being under farm is super hard for DDPG to actually make a comeback here as well. No gold, no level. That means they don't have enough damage to actually beat out AETHER main. And the snowball is already happening. Martis cannot even farm in bot lane. Jawhead is already always there. Hayabusa is having a lot of issues trying to farm any other lane as well. And the mid lane turret just got destroyed. Look at that gold lead, 11k in minute 9.
11k indeed, but then the goal lead isn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem right now is the map control. AETHER main is having 75% of the map. No control of the map for DD Pro Gaming at this moment.
You say 75, it might be 100. The smart missiles, like homing missiles instead. They get the kill, gets the snipe onto Yako. They will get the bottom inhibitor, and they are not done. They want more. Here comes the Cross Shadow. They are going to move on the middle. And this could be the first kill going over on the side of DD Pro Gaming. They will snipe away the Lancelot, but at what cost? They lose 2 lanes of inhibitor turrets, and looks like DD Pro Gaming, they are going to rotate to the top side as well.
They have to rotate the top side to save their final turret. If not, that would be a clean sweep of 9-0 turrets down for AETHER main. And my oh my, AETHER main, they are just going back, stealing the creeps, and perhaps they don't even need a lot to finish up the game.
2 turrets. You said 9-0.
Oh yeah, 9.
Yeah,
Oh sorry, 2.
turrets.
Yeah, correct.
There was
Yeah,
2 turrets. There was one in top and one in bot. But that doesn't matter because look at how dominating AETHER main is right now. The Nexus is exposed. Only 1 turret in top lane. 2 allies. Minions is already pushing down onto bot and mid lane all together. Only 1 Lord, and it would have been done for Digital Devils Professional Gaming.
Right now, AETHER main, they are just resetting. You can see they are scattered around the map. They are farming up the jungles, taking the buffs. There's no reason to rush this. They're waiting for the super minions to come in so that they can push with full force with the help of the super minions, so it will be a bigger threat coming in.
If I were DD Pro Gaming, I want to get my economy back. I need to farm up to build my item builds and get the levels I need. But the problem is AETHER main is making my life so hard, so miserable.
And they are going to continue making a What a stun! The Numenon Blast just snipes away Yako. And now, I don't think they even want the kills. They just want to end this game. They are not focusing on the Nexus though. They want kills instead. Oh, Motocore will pick it up. Harley will go to the Helka. Lancelot will take 1 for 1. They are clearing out the minions. They do not have any minions to go for this. And now, Ejector lands onto Coco. They want kills. Here comes the final execution. Will not land onto anybody. But look at this. They are just doing it. They are showing dominance. They are just making things right. And it's 2-0 over to AETHER main.
Somebody call 911. We just saw a massive murder in game 2.
That should not be allowed to be shown on the internet.
That is
Come on, Camo.
2 games, both of them under 12 minutes. I don't know what's happening, but AETHER main is just showing the epitome of very aggressive, very early games in Mobile Legends. This is what all of the teams in the Southeast Asia region strive for, and they're doing this almost perfectly.
And it's not only just that, it is the same thing like what they did in the Philippines MPL Season 1.
This is deja vu, this is a flashback, this is a throwback, call it whatever you
Recall.
want. But DD Pro Gaming, 2 games down and 2 convincing games coming from AETHER main. We'll have to see what happens in game 3, but before that, let's pass it back to the panelists. So guys, you can take it away.
You might call us yo girl, take it away, right? It's not yo guys, take it away. It's supposed to, but we're back here in the panelist table with Village and also Sukiri Saki here. Another point
For AETHER main.
Yeah.
They're coming up very strong here, 2-0 as of now. We are in a BO5 grand final match here between the all Filipino team right now. AETHER main versus Digital Devils Professional Gaming here. 2-0, what do you think?
It's a bit crazy, and the damage from the AETHER main is like the abusive. They call it abusive. They call it abusive.
They say they shouldn't show it on the internet.
Yeah,
it's
they
not
shouldn't
safe.
show it. We will look at the stats here. We see the Yuji again with the Kagura 507. Is he a human?
Yuji has been playing really well with the Harley on the first game, and also now Kagura with the second game.
Yeah.
He is very dominating in this game.
What we see from Digital Devils, like the Martis, is not really helpful for the team. Like the setup from the AETHER main with the early aggressive plus the pain using the Jawhead, like the combo is quite easy in my opinion. Like you can do the charge and also the injector, and then suddenly Kagura coming, and like it's just like a proper umbrella or rolls. Like he threw everything into it, and it just happened.
I mean, Yuji, the Lolita, and also the Jawhead, their positioning is amazing. Every time Kagura was in a pinch, Lolita always step up and trying to shield her all the time. And also at the last war, actually, they managed to get 3 members of GD Pro to, get killed, and then they were able to secure that final blow to the Nexus.
Yes, this is the final of MSC 2018. 2 points for AETHER main and 0 for Digital Devils Pro Gaming. There is still a chance. Well, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a big change again, because it's quite hard now. It's gonna be quite hard for Digital Devils, but there is still an opportunity for Digital Devils to back and claim the first place, to claim the money for 42,400.
That's a lot of money. That's a really lot of money, especially when we are here now at one of the most prestigious competition of Mobile Legends back across the Asian country, ASEAN countries, and the Filipinos. You are able to get a total of more than 60,000 by now, 60,000 US dollars, taking it back to your home right now. And of course, AETHER main, you have one more game. If you win this, you will get crowned as the grand champion of MSC 2018.
Okay, put our starts off. I'm just gonna talk like this. The boys over there keep talking about this is the Javu for MPL Philippines stage. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what happened to DD. It's not DD.
Yeah,
It's not DD.
they're not playing as well as compared to yesterday, the first day 1 and day 2 of MSC, it feels like they're lagging behind. But when we saw that they were fighting against RRQ, they were doing so well. They won 2-0.
I know, right?
So I'm not sure if it's the change of morale or they're not very. You know, this is a lot of
Or
people,
mental.
a lot of pressure basically from inside the fandom. Physically, there's a lot of people watching, and also online there's a lot of people watching. Everybody knows them. Their reputation, their name is on stake here. I'm not sure if that affects them. And by the way they are picking it is very different from. It's not the actual meta. They picked Rafaela,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
is
I do not
quite
see that.
odd. She wasn't able to contribute as much. I think she is the bronze one. She got quite a low one. And so we'll see the post-game breakdown here between DDPG and also either main here. 11 minutes and 33 seconds. Oh my god, look at that damage contributed from
Kagura. 33k from the Lancelot, 28k, while from the DD it's only 20k from the Harley. And the other is not.
I mean, it's
not
quite.
reached that game.
Yeah, I mean it's quite equal across the board, but considering the damage is significantly smaller for DDPG, either main is like huge. They just like ransack the whole area.
Because they didn't really brave enough to come to the front and fight the Aether main.
I think it's not that they're afraid, but they don't have the momentum to actually, if they commit it, but if they cannot finish it or they lose a lot of member, there's no point on initiating war.
Yeah, and I want to add a bit when you talk about the crowd here and also the mentality. But they are not in their hometown. It's their home country.
It must be hard for both of them equally.
Yeah, be hard for both of them, but actually it's reliving. You know why? Because it's not like the Filipinos team might screaming for either me, DD, so the bottom side will get but no, not in here. They are cheering for all of the teams. So I think a mental thing is not like that, but tiring and also confusing and mental for they beat me once. It's like it's a drop down mental, right?
No, they beat me twice.
Yeah. No, that.
Now they
it's not
beat me
happening.
twice. But of course, if you guys are watching this on the Facebook live, the Facebook gaming live, you can always support your favorite team. There is Digital Devil, Professional Gaming, and also either main. I think you know the hashtag.
Yeah, the hashtag for either main is Ailang Malakas, and for the Digital Devil Professional Gaming is DD Domination. Use the emoji too, right?
Yeah,
You might
there's the wow and also the haha.
haha for
Didi.
and love for us. Use the emoji love for both of us.
But with that aside, I'm really excited with the third game. It might be the final one for everyone else. Oh, and then we can hear the music of the pick and ban phase is going to start fairly soon. Game 3 is going to commence here. It might be the final one for either main to really seal the deal.
True.
And
It
so
might be the
either
last.
main is going to get the first ban.
It must be. It must be DD to ban the growth. But once again, magaling talaga mga Pinoy. Pinoy number 1. Enemy try to maybe Hayabusa. Oh, Lancelot.
Lancelot.
Enemy
And
is banned.
Digital Devil is gonna ban Ralph for obvious reason.
Yeah,
Yep.
obviously.
Your team is
Either main
banned.
might want to ban Hayabusa here. Or, oh, Halberd.
Halkard also good before.
Yeah, it is very good
Yeah.
for initiating war and also being very sneaky.
Martis? No,
Selena.
Selena, yeah,
Your
still
team
worth it.
is
Still worth it.
picking.
So it's gonna be Martis
Gushen
open.
and Martis. Martis probably.
Yeah, it's like a top first pick or being banned, right? Because Mortis is really good setup for the war.
Yeah,
like,
either main has been playing very good with Martis. So Martis will definitely be a good pick, but Gushin is still open. Jawhead is still open.
Martis.
Martis.
Obvious.
They have been picking Martis consecutively for 7 games by now.
They were thinking just now, but they think
They're like,
Gushin or Martis? Gushin or Martis?
Oh, the double tank for Digital Devil. We got Cho and also Akai on that side. Either main is gonna lock down Gushin and Jawhead. They were hovering towards Karina, but they changed it in the last second there. And so
It's
we're
good
gonna,
initiator to pick the Jawhead, and also the damage from Gushin is really
it's
good.
still in the meta.
Yeah,
They're still
it's
following the
still in
meta.
the meta right now. But from the DD, they need a damager. They need
The
a
main.
lot of damage. Actually, they can choose one lock hero like the Harley or anything. Actually, Kagura here, Harley and Kagura.
Oh,
double mage,
I'm not quite
double
sure
mage.
about that.
Really?
They have 2 tanks, they have 2 mage. They don't have physical damage.
Maybe that's the last
that
pick.
turn.
Maybe that's the last pick.
Probably
that's
an MM, like a marksman.
yeah, like.
But they
basically-
really have to scale up really fast
But
if they want.
Hayabusa still open for
Yeah, it is
elimination.
still open. But probably either main is going to lock that down just to remove,
assassin?
just to remove any potential in
Possibility.
there. But they still have one more mage open there.
Lolita?
Lolita.
Oh, Kaya,
Aurora.
Aurora, really?
Aurora will be, Kaya and Aurora is going to be locked down for either main.
It's
A
gonna
lot
be
of
like a setup
tug and
for
war. Tug and war and Aurora is going to be
a
able to
setup.
freeze her.
Yeah.
Anyone who is going to be in that zone.
Oh yeah, we can see the Martis like open up with his first skill, and suddenly Aurora open up. The ultimate is like going crazy, right?
It's going to be very clean for either main. It's looking very good. The lineup is quite solid. Oh, Digital Devil is going to lock in Bane for this match.
It's a good pick though. It's a good. They'll stick a good pick, and still quite big damage from bad. And still in the meta. Quick pick. What do you choose? Aetherman, DD.
Either main, they still have the better pick, I feel like.
I gotta put my bet on DD, but we will go to the inside of the game. We will give it to the boys right there. Go, casters. Take it away.
Thank you so much there, guys. And this is it. Match point, game point, tournament point, whatever you want to call it. Game 3 of the MSC Grand Finals with a 2-0 advantage for AETHER main. And guys, an Aurora has been picked.
And Aurora has been picked indeed. I love to see how AETHER main will to use this Aurora in this particular lineup. Now, I did read the comments down below by the fans, and I noticed one thing that catch my eye. AETHER main's map rotation is really, really solid.
Yep.
I actually mentioned that a bit. We saw how hard it was for DDPG to actually try to farm, because we saw the heavy pressure on every lane by Endermain. Hayabusa can't farm. He was just getting this, denied over and over and over and over and over again. But before we're gonna go into the game.
That's
was
not
about
a
to
screen
say.
I want to see.
Was about to say.
That's not a screen I want to see. That's a pause screen. Looks like one of the members on the side of DD Pro Gaming has some issues.
All right.
Unfortunately, unfortunate. Hopefully it gets sorted. We have to just go on a little bit, but I'm still pretty hyped. Now, this is the same scenario as, I know we say it a lot of times, but it's the exact same scenario.
Yep.
Like in MPL Philippine Finals.
Oh my, it's the same thing. Did you see the meme that time you showed me?
Yeah. It was the meme where
Yep.
like, hey, MSC? No. It's the
Philippines.
the MPL Philippines Season 1.5 Finals.
Yeah, anyway, let's get back to the map rotation. We're talking about the solid map rotation that puts all pressures in every single lane that even Digital Devils Pro Gaming could not find savor or heaven in their own particular base.
Yep.
Now this is very tough because if you don't have confidence in your own turf, you don't have the the economy instead, and you can't build your hero's growth.
Yeah, like you were saying when on the second game before they started losing into the Nexus, you said that if DDPG wants to win, they need to build that level, they need to build that item, but the game is gonna start
I'm
soon.
gonna cut you off because it looks like the game has started already, and yep, DD Pro Gaming is still 0-0, so it's all well and fine so far. Nothing much is gonna happen.
Well, I like to stress out that Digital Devils Professional Gaming, they are fighting for their dear tournament lives. They have to win all 3 games, and this is not a joke.
Yep, backs against their wall. What can they really do?
Oh my goodness. Early pressure coming in from Coco. And look at UG with Yelly Haze. Again, the 3-1-1 setup has been so well known. While Aurora coming back from behind, he will try to go in.
This is going to be a 4-man knockout. Here comes Kagura. He's actually going really aggressive here. Cho is pretty low. He will jump away, but the soft spike will follow up. He will flicker away just to save him, but it looks like the Kagura might go down. No, he's surviving the skin. That Kaya will sniping him out with the ring of order. Wow, wow, wow. What a start to the game. And guess what, guys? Just like all the other games, Aether main gets first blood. Oh, pretty close there. But Eugene now, the counter engages Grail. Now Aurora will get picked off instead. Eugene needs to be careful. He will pop the soft spike. Where is his second skill? Can he pump it? No, he will not be enough to kill it off. Tet will use that 1000 pounder and pound it on the ground and pound it on the Gushon. He will go down, but Eugene is here. He will take out 1 kill. He will take out 2 kills. Can he make it 3? Oh, that was really close. But the black does come out and it provides enough of a shield into Akai to survive that.
Interestingly, as I was saying, at that engagement in the first blood, they know, Aether may know that if DDPG wants to win, they need the Harley to get farmed. Jawhead didn't even move from that bot lane to make sure Harley is unable to do anything. This is the lane pressure we've been talking about. Harley cannot even farm freely when engagement is happening in top lane.
And yes, indeed, the turtle will respawn, and it will be Ether main's priority to get this early turtle. They don't want to let Digital Devils Professional Gaming, they want to keep on the momentum, that fast-paced tempo. They want to make it even faster, and times perhaps many times, 9999 times here.
A lot of times indeed. And yep, looks like Turtle is the point of contention for both teams, but looks like nobody really wants to put as much pressure because they are not, they're not confident
fully
enough.
farmed yet.
Yeah, they're not pre-farmed yet. They still want the level 4s. Look, a lot of level 3s still across the board. You see that Bane, who's just in level 4, but Ted's on that Archive. Even D on that show, not level 4 yet. They need to hit those ultimates.
See, this is the problem. Harley tries to farm in his lane. He cannot. The only way you want to move to the jungle is when you clear the way first. That way wasn't even clear, but he had to run to the jungle because he was very pressurized on that bot lane. This is the power of Aether main.
Yep, they are going on through rotations and big plays. Looks like Tets uses the 1000 pounder just to pressure Coco off a little bit. But here, D is in the brush, waiting for an opportunity to go in. But I don't think that they're gonna find it. Instead, their own brush play is on the side of Aether main. They are gonna find the 2 members, but the 2 tankiest members of the team, that's not who they want. And now the Hurricane does get popped up. Looks like Akai is stuck between the rock and the hard place because there's 4 members of Aether main is there. And now they will converge onto the turtle. But looks like DD Pro Gaming, they do not want to let this go. They're still going onto it. Coco is there in the front lines, using that Martis, using those Astro Auras, doing what he can. But the poker trick forces out a flicker from Coco. The Senya uses the ultimate to force everyone away. This is so close. And now the flicker into the ejector. Phil will get taken out. And guess what? Akaya is on a mega kill streak.
And it will be 2 kills and 1 turtle in the hands of Ether main. More to come here as a consolation prize from Digital Devils Professional Gaming. Going here, he wants to go over here, and I'm not sure what he's doing. He's trying to burst down Akaya, but Akaya is running away.
He's gonna survive. He just walks away like a smooth criminal. Slides by, and Yelly Hayes, thank you very much. I'll pick up that kill and I will live.
You can't stop my smooth criminal.
But interestingly, Kaya there was in a very hard position to actually walk out. You don't expect Kaya to just walk freely from that turtle pit into mid lane with no pickup coming from Yako. But I think that's the power of Aether main. They could put fear in Yako's mind, saying that if you push Kaya right now, even though there is no backup, if you push Kaya right now, you might actually die in return.
And here's the thing, Yelly Haze again. Not being the MVP on the board, but MVP in the hearts and minds of the team.
He deserves to be MVP, but Yelly Hayes now, he's the one getting caught out. Hurricane Dance is there. He should go down. No way that he's going to run away from that. No amount of juking, no amount of walking away, running away, flickers in hell. No way he will go down. And now they will converge onto this mid lane. Yuji might get caught out, but nope. He will be safe. He will use his ultimate incandescence to walk away. Coco looks to fancy this fight. Uses the Usher Aura, but he will just run away.
That war was won by Digital Devils Professional Gaming. They get one turret, they got one kill belt, and they will retreat in safely motions.
But that was the problem though. They waste. Oh, something's happening here.
Now D pick up another kill. Aether main, they need to be careful. They are feeling a little bit too confident, and now they're getting picked off one by one.
See, but that was the problem in the mid lane battle because you wasted a lot of resources just to kill Kaya. Kaya, that tank that doesn't really
support, literally.
It's a support tank basically, and you wasted a Hurricane Dance and a Delicate that one.
Look at the kill. Oh, Divine Judgment gets put out, but the CC doesn't knock, but that doesn't matter. They have enough damage to kill off the Harley. They are not done here though. Coming from the flag position, using that combo, using the decimate from Coco. He's feeling it. He's in this game. He has that grand finals fever.
Oh, that was a little bit of spot up over there by Aether main. On to Chow as D. He's going to chase and convert with his teammates over here. The remaining teammates alive on the map. And my oh my, Digital Devils Professional Gaming starting off a bit of momentum already after taking out the second turret, but then it fell down. Two kills to none.
Oh no, this is a trap! This is a trap! Hook, line, and sinker! DD Pro Gaming, they fell for it, but looks like no kills will go over because the Archive, he was using the Hurricane Nuts, so Coco on that Martis couldn't do any damage.
There is a Coldless Destroy on Rebo right now though. If he can stack that passive into 4, this is going to be huge on the next fight.
Yep, that is really true. But we need to remember that Aurora is a factor. The Coldness Destroy does so well, especially when she has 4 stacks. That means she will have an AoE, just lockdown. That is so strong.
And there's a lot of damage that UG can deal with that Shadow Blade Slaughter from that Coldness Destroy. So this is going to be huge if DDPG doesn't realize what they're trying to prove here, because Rebo right now is not using any of his skills yet to make sure that stack still exists.
It's a story of wombo combo situations that Aether main wants to win over these walls. Meanwhile, Digital Devils Professional Gaming, they nearly find a footing here, but then the Senna with the Kagura will get decimated down by the Shuriken Martin.
He's not done yet, the Mortal Coil. He has Yako in his eyes. He has Yoko's in his blade. He gets it through to his heart, and he will go down. Coco is not done. He wants more. His Martis is feeling it.
And another one here.
Unfortunately, Aurora will fall down, and now DD Pro Gaming, they at least have some sort of momentum. They did take down the top turret, but look at this. The Lord is there. Meanwhile, D, he's on the side. He's waiting. He knows about this. He has the Chikundo. Can he steal it? Where's the Winter Dragon? Chikundo lands on the 2 members. He's just trying to buy time. The Asama Force is there. Gushon will be able to secure this, maybe. Yes, is the answer. Lord will go over to Aether main.
See, here's the thing. DD Pro Gaming, they do not have any backups. DD he was golding there with the Chow, you know, Way of the Dragon and stuff, but then where is the damage dealers? And if Archive was there, at least they could have stolen the Lord from there, but then no backup. That's the end of story.
And that was the problem because DDPG is having a lot of issues trying to deal with the macro grip coming from Aether main because they are everywhere, the pressure is everywhere, and they need to pick out one lane just to defend. That means when you send someone on top lane, you only have 4 people for the engage, and they can't have that because Aether main will always be there with 5.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is just below 10 minutes of the game.
I'm telling
we
you.
are feeling the battle royale between these 2 Philippine teams.
I am definitely feeling it. It doesn't feel like they're playing a normal 5v5. But now, I really want to see. This is the closest game of the series so far.
Yep.
This could be what sparks a comeback for DD Pro Gaming, but they have to come back. They need to win this game first before they can do anything. Lord is going to march down this top lane, and with 4 members of Aether main, they should be able to secure that top turret.
And even if they don't secure the top turret, they can split push this out in the mid lane. You can see here,
Yako.
pressure coming in. This is Aether main's game plan. This is their chance to put down momentum of
two-man Mortal Coil. There goes Ejector. He lands on the Kagura, but it looks like no pressure, no follow-up just yet. They are playing so safe. They do not want to make any mistakes. They are playing it by the book. They're going to rotate to the top lane.
Okay, this is interesting though because, there's an reject coming here. There is the
1,000 pounds. Here comes it. That he does put Rebo against the wall. Now he's going to hold out the yellow haze, but that's Kaya. That's the support. That's not who you want. Everything is going onto the Kaya. He should go down. Is he tanky enough? He will survive actually. The Daily Magic was not enough. All that pressure, all that abilities into something that you can't even kill.
Billy Hayes is the MVP for that engagement. He actually defined Judgment, the Hurricane Dance, out of that Akai, so everybody could survive that fight. That was crazy.
And everyone survived to live another day.
God.
And AETHER main, they are just racking down turrets like it was just normal minions. They are taking map after map, and this is the reminiscence of Game 1 and Game 2, just a little bit slower.
I was about
Just a
to
little
say
bit slower,
that.
yep.
I was about to say, at 9 minutes, this game is the one that has the least goal deficit out of the other two games.
Yes.
But now it's actually snowballing. As you can see, 6K already in minute 10. This might go a bit longer, but it really feels like this is the prime position for AETHER main.
And it's back to square one. Digital Devils Professional Gaming, they are still hovering into their own turf. They don't have their jungles, they don't have map observation, map knowledge, map information, whatever you call it. They are stuck in the woods.
They are indeed stuck in the woods, and they are stuck in this slaughter. This really bad here. AETHER main, they are doing whatever they can. They can just go around the map. They can take whatever they want.
They can even wait a lot.
They even can wait for the lot, and knowing them, they should, because they're a team that's really methodical. They do not want to rush out anything.
And I think that's the best part about AETHER main. Even though they play aggressively, they're taking a lot of kills. They're actually playing this methodically. Like there is a textbook for it.
And it's already 11 minutes into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, AETHER main taking out 6 turrets in the first lot, with Digital Devils Professional Gaming going 3 turrets, 0 lot, as the goalie just swings all to the feet of AETHER main. My oh my, they are putting every single pressure in top, middle, bottom lane. Lord will respawn in the next 27 seconds.
Yep.
But AETHER main, they are just going to continue on.
No, they're definitely waiting for a lot. You can see they're just toying things around. They want to make sure they have enough pressure to make sure that there is no way for DD Pro Gaming to walk out of their base. They will keep on this pressure for another 20 seconds and just secure the Lord now.
For those who don't know, actually Kaya is pronounced as Kaya, not Kaja. So I just let you guys know over that. You can check out our tutorial a bit more later, because a lot of people are commenting down in the comment section. But then that is not the point. Look at AETHER main again, putting so much pressure under the 12-minute mark. And my oh my Jawhead, is he gonna go 1-on-1? No, he's not that. He's not so tanky yet.
He's not that tanky enough. He will have his whole team. Now, this is the dude. This is it. Will they go for it? But meanwhile, a fight is actually occurring in the top side. They're just blocking DD Pro Gaming from even entering this Lord pit. They want to make sure there will be no steals whatsoever. The knockup does come for Lord, and there goes the Lord going over. They might want to go for this kill though. Oh, he's actually in a really bad position. Coco will use his Mortal Coil to stun up the Archive, but it's not enough.
This is the first time this game has had 2 Lords. In this best of 5, this is the first time AETHER main need 2 Lords to get that win. And they might not still win this. DDPG, even though they're actually behind, if they make one miraculous engagement, wins that one, they might be able to mount a comeback.
And that is their only winning condition to stay alive. They have to stop this Lord, they have to stop the war, get the war into their favors in hand. But again, AETHER main, live by the Lord, die by the Lord, because they are Lord Slayers in this game. And of course, throughout the tournament, they are very proficient with the Lord.
Well, they have the Lord, they're going to push onto it, but look at that, the Lord's health is actually going out really quickly because they have the daily catch. So once more time, AETHER main, they're back to square one. They don't have Lord, and this has just let AETHER main, DD Pro Gaming farm so much more. D is using the Jikundo, going into it. Now they want to go in the back line. Oh, Divine Judgment going onto the bait. Bait will get taken down. This could be the final fight. That is doing what he can with the Hurricane Dust. He's going to push down the Martins. Martins will get taken down. And now Yelly Hayes trying to run away to GeForce. But UG's into the back line, doing what he can. He won't take down Tets with that Archive. Now they are onto this Emulator turret, but a beautiful 2-man knockout into the way of the Dragon. But he will not be able to save the Emulator turret, and he will not even kill anybody whatsoever. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Jawhead is soloing the Harley, and he gets the Harley all by himself. That's 2 Emulator turrets down. They have the minions crashing into the base. They will go and mud down the Flicker into the stun. What a play coming up from the Jawhead. This could be another kill. This will be another kill. And now 4 men strong. AETHER main is still going for it, and they will end the game. AETHER main wins MSC 2018, and they will bring home the shield.
Somebody call again 911, because we just received a massive murder call from Digital Devils Pro Gaming. But congratulations to Team AETHER Main. You guys are our MSC 2018 champions in Jakarta, Indonesia.
That was crazy though. That was the only game that went over 12 minutes, but that was still a sweep. All of the games AETHER Main has played with DDPG is always under 15.
Man, oh man. And Matthew, your bold, bravest statement, the reminiscence, the one you've been talking all day long, is finally a reality. 3-0 clean sweep over Digital Devil Pro Gaming.
I feel like more is like DD Pro Gaming. They are having this mental block against AETHER Main, right?
Yep.
They already lost to them. You can see they are good friends. They come from the same country. They know each other so well. There is no bad blood against them. Obviously, when you play a game, you play a tournament, it's a different thing.
But the barrier, you know, the
it's
mindset.
that barrier that, hey, they did so well throughout the tournament. They clean swept RRQ Oxygen. But coming in, it's just that, hey, going up against the team that we lost in the finals 3-0, this is going to be hard. And that mental block maybe just affected them just a little bit. Now, with that being said, that is all from us. I don't think we will come back anymore. So I want to say thank you so much for coming. Congratulations to AETHER Main from Philippines as well as GeForce Pro Gaming for securing the first runner-up spot. This is all for MSC 2018. My name is Camel.
My name is KB Sensei.
My name is Hachiken.
Thank you so much for watching. And now going back to the panel.
AETHER Main! AETHER Main! AETHER Main! Clean 3-0, amazing match from the AETHER Main!
Definitely, AETHER Main is taking our breath away. Everyone is just like, oh my god, are they going to clean sweep all the way through?
Yeah! And they did it! Perfectly! 3-0!
3-0, and throughout MSC 3 days we have been casting here, they are playing it so well. Also a clean sweep of
Yeah!
what?
It's basically 9... no. 6-1 plus 2... let me count, like 8-1, 8-1.
Everything.
11-1! So they only beat it once!
Wow.
Crazy! This is the... Whoa, this is crazy! Man, everyone is hoping for 3-2 amazing because they know...
We want it to be longer.
Yeah! Because we know that DD is quite strong. Everyone is expecting for the fight from the DD. But you see? It's below 15 minutes and it's so... I don't know. It's like my hands getting cold. Like the fans is here. Everyone is cheering up when they win. But congratulations.
But talking about the match itself, game 3, oh my god. I think AETHER Main, they know that they are fighting 2 tanks, 2 mains. They have been building a counter for it, so they already stock up their Athena shield. All of the members already had Athena shield. That is crazy. They really want to counter all that mage. I'm super excited, guys. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this short of a match, but AETHER Main definitely sweep it clean. They are the absolute cleaning crew of from the Philippines. They clean up everyone from their way. They're so happy. I will be happy too.
Happy.
I'm happy for them.
Yeah. And whoever raise him up, wear the crown, we wear the crown. Here we are, knowing
I'm
who
pretty.
is the king of MSC Mobile Legends Southeast Asia Championship 2018. AETHER Main from Philippines.
Wow, they are definitely very.
Like
They're like I can't even believe it.
no, it's like my heart keeps pumping. Please.
I'm pretty sure now the live stream chat is going wild for the Filipino
I love
pride.
Malakas. I love Malakas. I love Malakas. I love Malakas.
So AE or AETHER Main is already confirmed the grand champion for now.
As we are waiting for the momentum to the AETHER Main getting the trophy from inside of the stage. But what are you gonna say to the Filipino or just another team that are eliminated? They are not empty-handed back because we got at least one win for them. So at least $2,000 is on their head. What do you say about this? Is 7 countries, that team 7 countries, 6 regions.
And of course, first of all, it's definitely the final two, who is Either Main and also Digital Devil.
Yeah.
They are playing so well. They represented Philippines. It is scary because they secured 2 slots in the MSC and they are the one who proceed in the grand final. That is a small percentage compared to like the other like Indonesia. They have 15% chance in there. And so we're gonna start maybe the ceremony pretty soon, but just sit tight. We're gonna start later on because as you can see, Either Main is just sipping on that drink,
Chilling first.
chilling. They're keeping their composure quite steady. Considering they have just won the most prestigious competition here.
They're almost brave, you know. Their eyes steamy because they're really happy to be the champion. And yeah, I want to say for everyone in 7 countries, 6 regions, you can be the king. You can be the king. You just need to practice more and play Mobile Legends more. Am I right? That's
Yeah.
right. You need to learn the meta more because last year it was Thailand. But
Actually, I do not think won the first MSC 2017.
yeah, last year was Thailand, and this year it's Philippines. Who's gonna be the next? We still don't know yet, and we are hoping that it will change. Like, we want the Mobile Legend is growing bigger and bigger. We want it to be bigger.
And of course, MSC actually they want to really, hey, hello.
We are here!
But of course, we actually want to branch out. The MSC is going to be a more internationalized. We want to venture out into India and other regions around the world, make it more fun for you guys. So not only from the Southeast Asia region can join this, but you wherever you are can be a part of this journey as well.
Yes, you can be part of it. You just need if there is a qualifier, you need to join. You need to prove yourself that you are better than the others. You want it. You want to be more famous and famous. You want to be the strongest team ever. You want to be the king of the Mobile Legend.
And of course, just going to give a quick shout out to Either Main's members, of course, because they, even though they're playing as a team, we still have to give them a shout out. Of course, we would say congratulations to Payne, Coco, Rebo, Yelly Hayes 666, and Yuji for winning this.
And Yuji, while you mentioning Yuji gonna get the MVP in my opinion. And we still don't know yet, the decision is not on us. But I think it's gonna be Yuji. What do you think?
I think Yuji, you're doing very well. I think you deserve the MVP. The Harley play, Kagura play is nuts.
Yeah, that is insane. I do agree that
Do comment below if you think Yuji deserve it or someone else from the Either Main or anyone really.
Yeah, and we also want to give a shout out to the Digital Devils.
Yeah, they're doing very well as well.
Yeah, even though they are not the winner of MSC, but they are the runner-up of the MSC. Yeah, we were gonna give the shout out to Tats, B, Lapsi, S, Ethan, Hugh, and also Yakao there. Really good playing for DD. Congratulations for being the second team who, or the second team who got the position.
Yeah, they're the second place.
Yeah, I mean,
And of
I'm
course,
gonna be shaky right now.
and of course, we're gonna start with the final ceremony. We're gonna award the grand champion of MSC 2018 to Either Main.
Yeah, this is the party of legends and really legends. Yeah, now we will see the MC in the stage right now, preparing all the teams to get and see from the Moonsoon side maybe to give the trophy or just take it by themselves in the middle. There's still a lot of people here wants to see and wants to look at also cheering for them, cheering for the winner.
And of course, thank you for everyone who is watching this. Without you guys, without all the fans who is watching MSC 2018 Party of Legends, it wouldn't be as a success story
As crowded.
now we are going to invite
The team.
from DD Gaming, Digital Devil.
I love the name, by the way. And the logo, it's like a DD but with the return side.
So this is the runner-up. We're gonna welcome the runner-up of MSC 2018, this Digital Devil right here. Coming on the screen, we have Ted, D, Varsity, Essence, Few, and Yako. Congratulations.
The second place will take back $21,138 dollars. It's half from the winner, but it's still a big money for all of them. And plus, they will get extra 2,000 every point in the round robin.
So the game lead CEO is going to hand out the play card here for winning the $21,000 digital gaming, a digital devil professional gaming here. And also honoring match.
Yeah. Now they are handed and Mountain Side give some medallion for them for the second place runner-up of MSC 2018. Magaling talaga mga DD professional gaming. This is the shout out for you guys, Digital Devil professional gaming from the fans out there. For you.
And of course, we're going to take a quick shot for the media here and also internationally and also local media.
Yup.
Because as you can see, they won 6,000 additional
So
prize
point.
there.
3 point, right? So it's 3 point.
Yep.
3 points, so another extra $6,000. So the total will be $27,238.
It's all worth it. Even though they're coming as a runner-up of MSC.
What will you do if you have that a lot of money?
I'll invest it back into esports.
I think I will have the 99999 diamond account.
No. You have to invest it back so that you can, grow some homegrown talents as like digital doubles,
I want to make the tournament if I got a lot of money. I want to make the tournament for the new person, a newcomer to the esports. But
so we are going to call either main into the main stage right now.
AETHER main.
Oh.
Hey!
Before that, we're gonna hand out some extra play cards here. King of AETHER Rondo, and also the grand final MVP. An extra $1,000 for both play cards.
But it's only for 1%.
It's going to Yuji as I expected. He have been playing really crazy.
What? King of Guinea and also grand final MVP?
Yeah, because during the game 1, he actually have a really clean sweep. 907 KDA is really amazing. He really deserved the grand final MVP for this, and also the King of AETHER.
I'm a clap for him. He is really amazing. UG. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Seriously, he's really good. The Harley and the Kagura is just too much. And also Coco. Coco is really good with the Lancer. Am I right?
Definitely. And
Pain
so,
with the Lolita.
and so Yuji is going to bring home an additional play card here, $2,000 $50,000 into his personal pocket.
Yeah,
On top of the $44,000 that's gonna be handed out to the either main here.
Yeah, plus $8,000, right? For the team in Vale for getting the 4 points. Correct? Yeah, for the round robin. So this is it.
Either main.
Contains of pain, Coco, Rebo, Yelly, Hay, 666, and UD! Coming up to pick the trophy, the crown for their team.
This is the most
Important moment.
this is the most important moment. This is the spotlight for either main. They are going to pick up the MSC shield, the one. This is our trophy that is going to symbolize that they have definitely win MSC 2018 with a clean sweep all the way through from day 1, day 2, day 3. They completely succeed getting that clean kill, getting that clean win. They really deserve it.
They do deserve it. They really do. 4-0 in the group stage, really cool in the semi-final, and now 3-0 in the final. They only beaten once.
And of course, a representative from Munchen is going to hand them out their medals. Though they're quite down with the guests there, but they really deserve this medallion. They're going to be handed out, bring it home back to the Philippines, hang them on their gaming house.
Yeah, I love that. I like looking at that. This is my moment. The one that
This is the moment that they've been working for. They scaled up all the way from MPL qualifier, MPL Philippines, and now MSC 2018, and they won it.
Yeah, and I do believe that they were working so hard to be here, to be as good as this. They're really working so hard for that.
And so the crowd is just waiting for the final moment where they are going to pick up that trophy, that shield, that MSC shield that is going to represent Philippines in GX Mayoran here in Jakarta. They are going to represent Philippines here, winning it for the Philippines. Philippine pride. I hope people here at home is going to spam that love emote because your Filipino team has definitely won MSC 2018. Either main, congratulations, you guys are the rock.
Yeah, laban Pinas, magagaling talaga, mga Pinoy! Mga Pinoy! Okay, so this is just a second before they take the trophy. This is your champion of Mobile Legends Southeast Asia Championship 2018, AETHER from Philippines! This is it, boys! This is it! Filipinos, this is it, Southeast Asia. Your king for one next year.
The Kingslayer upon Kingslayer. You can definitely call them the Filipino Kingslayer. Congratulations, either man. That's a lot of gas. But celebration aside, they are bombarded with a lot of media trying to get a photograph of them. Just being the absolute champion throughout this tournament, and of course we're just gonna wrap this thing up. MSC 2018 has finally come into an end, and with me, Vienna Sukirasaki as your co-host.
And I'm the Bella Jeff. I represent all of the MSC's organizer. TV, I'm gonna represent the Facebook Gaming and also Gameplay over there. We are gonna from this game, the MSC 2018 is done. I'm sorry for all the mistake or just like mistake that we are not really meant to do that. We are thank you for your support and go Mobile Legends. Bye bye. Malaysia.